This is our channel, that is Achievers Point. It's your channel also, because without you the success story of this channel will not be possible. So this is Achievers Point, and I run a coaching center also by this name in Calcutta. It's a channel for art subject up to class 12, both the board, CBSE board and ICSE board, and very soon I will take it up to the level of degree course also with English honors. So today I have come before you with a subject that's very important for ICSE syllabus class 10, the Merchant of Venice. But before I start, I would like to request you to like, share and subscribe our channel, and to spread the channel to as many people as possible, because it is absolutely educational channel and the purpose is to spread true education with honesty, truth and dedication. So our subject today is the Merchant of Venice. First, I would like to tell you some description, some ideas about this drama. It was written by William Shakespeare, the famous dramatist. The time of writing is between 1596 and 1598. William Shakespeare was born in 1564 and he passed away at a very early age, 1616. The time of writing is between 1596 and 1598. Main characters of this drama are Shylock, Antonio. We shall deal about those characters in detail later. Shylock, Antonio, Bassanio, Portia, Nerissa, then Jessica. The series of this drama is first folio. Theme of this drama is date, racism, love, friendship, intelligent womanhood. Genre, Shakespearean comedy. Setting, Venice, 16th century. Earliest performance of this drama was held at the court of King James in the spring of 1605. Earlier source of this drama, yes, there is earlier source also, the 14th century tale Picorn by Giovanni Florentine. A film was also made on this drama, Merchant of Venice, that was released in 2004. Now the main dramatist persona. The Duke of Venice, Princess of Morocco and Aragon, they are the suitors of Portia. Antonio, a merchant, Christian merchant. Then yes, the Bassanio, his friend, he is also a suitor to Portia. Then Shylock, a rich Jew. Portia, a rich heiress. Nerissa, her waiting maid. Jessica, daughter of Shylock. Then Lorenzo, in love with Jessica. Solanio, friend to Antonio and Bassanio. Then Lancelot, Gobbo, a clown, Shylock's servant. Old Gobbo, father of Lancelot. Now, friends, I have made 30 points from this drama, and I will discuss them in two episodes, 1 to 15 and then 16 to 30, so that it becomes easier for everybody to understand the theme of this drama, that summary of the drama, paraphrase wise, and that will be told in detail. When you go through the drama, you will not have any problem. One thing I have to tell you, that when you read Shakespearean drama, you have to know some words. For example, thou, 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 it means you. Then thine mean your. Then thy, thy, that also means yours. Then doth, doth, that means do or does. Wilt means will. So these are the words that were used at the time of Shakespeare, but now they are changed. It has come to the modern conception, modern forms. Now let's start. Number first point, Shylock the Jew of Venice was an usurer who lent money at great interest to Christian merchant. Shylock was the usurer, a Jew, and he lent money to Christian the people at high interest. Shylock hated Antonio, a young merchant. Number 2 point, Shylock hated Antonio, a young merchant, because he used to lend money to people in distress. He secretly meditated revenge. And Shylock did not like Antonio because Antonio had the habit of lending money without any interest, and Shylock thought that it was going against his own business. So he was against Antonio, and he was thinking to take revenge on Antonio if he got any chance. And number third point, I will read the point and then explain it to you. Antonio helped his dearest friend Bassanio with money whenever he needed it. Antonio had a friend, Bassanio. He was born in noble family, but he did not have money. And whenever he had, the necessity of money, whenever he was in need of money, he came to Antonio, and Antonio helped him. Number 4 point, they had one heart and one parts between them. Antonio and Bassanio had one heart, almost one heart. That is so close friends. And as Bassanio could take money from Antonio from any point of the time, so we can say that they had one parts between them. So that means that Antonio's money was Bassanio's money. Bassanio asked for number 5th point. Bassanio asked for 3,000 ducats from Antonio because he wished to repair his fortune by a wealthy marriage with a rich lady at Belmont. One day Bassanio came to Antonio and he said that he needed 3,000 ducats because he wanted to go to Belmont to marry a rich heiress, a rich lady, and through this marriage he wanted to repair his fortune. That means he would be the owner of the money also, because that lady whom he wanted to marry was a rich lady. She inherited the money from her father. One thing I would tell you that it's true that the Shylock hated Antonio and Christians also, but there is reason. In Act 3, Scene 1, you will find the famous lines of Shylock, because Shakespeare was not partial. He showed the side of Shylock also. The line was, "Hath not a Jew eyes, hath not a Jew hands, organs, dimensions, senses, affections, passions? If you poison us," you means Christian, "if you poison us means Jew, do you not die? And if you wrong us, shall we not revenge?" So Shakespeare said in favor of Shylock also. Now we shall go to 6th point. Antonio, having no money at that time, as his ships were in the sea, went to Shylock to borrow the money. But Antonio did not have the ready cash at that time, because all his ships were on the sea with merchandise, and that is why he has no other way. He went to Shylock to borrow money, not for himself but for his friend Bassanio. Number 7. Shylock thought, if I can once catch him on the hip, I will feed fat the instant grudge I bear him. And when he saw Antonio came at his doorstep, Shylock thought, that's a good opportunity. If I can hold him, if I can catch him, I will take revenge on him, and I will, whatever grudge I have against him, I will fulfill by taking revenge upon him. Number 8. Pretending kindness, Shylock agreed to lend him money upon one condition. Actually, when Antonio went to Shylock, Shylock was, as behaving in a strange manner. He said that, well, you need money and 3,000 ducats, and Antonio will be the bond. That means he was not, saying anything openly, whether he would help Bassanio or not. Finally, when they got irritated, then Shylock said that he would help them, but there is one condition. Pretending kindness, Shylock agreed to lend him money upon one condition. Shylock said that, okay, I will give you money, because there is no guarantee about your ships that were in the sea. They might return, they might not return, and accidents might happen to your ships. So, but in a friendly manner, I would like to put a condition between us. Bassanio was not happy to have any condition between Shylock and them, but Shylock said the condition is, if he did not repay the money by a certain day, he would forfeit a pound of flesh to be cut off from any part of his body that Shylock pleased. Shylock said that if the money was not returned on the fixed day, then Shylock would have the right to cut off 1 pound of flesh from any part of the body of Antonio according to the desire of Shylock. Bassanio forbade his friend he told him not to sign this agreement, not to sign this, the condition. But Antonio was confident. Antonio said that before the time lapse, before the time passes, my ships will come back and I can easily return the money, even with interest also, to Shylock. Number 10 point, Antonio signed that agreement, although Bassanio tried to prevent him from doing so. Bassanio told him not to sign, but as Antonio was confident, he signed that agreement, that the bond. 11. Number 11 point, Bassanio went to Belmont, where Portia, the rich lady, in a short time consented to accept him for her husband. There was a casket choosing game was there. That was not exactly related with the story or the main drama. So I'm not going in that matter now. I'm telling you the basic idea of the drama. And Bassanio chose the right casket. So Bassanio went to Belmont, and Portia also had a liking for Bassanio, and after a short while, she accepted Bassanio as her husband. And Bassanio also chose the right casket. The idea of casket also Shakespeare got from another earlier drama. Number 12 point, Bassanio confessed to Portia that he had no fortune. To that Portia said, myself and what is mine to you, and yours is now converted. Bassanio confessed to to his wife Portia, whom he married, that I don't have the money. But Portia said, it does not matter, whatever money I have, it belongs to you also. 13. Gratiano and Nerissa, Gratiano and Nerissa, who was Portia's waiting maid, they also got married. That means the marriage also took place between Gratiano and Nerissa. And they exchanged, Portia gave ring also to Bassanio, and also Nerissa also gave her ring to Gratiano. Now 14. The happiness of these lovers was sadly crossed. A messenger brought to Bassanio Antonio's letter informing that his ships were all lost, so his bond to the Jew was forfeited. A sad news came from Venice to Bassanio that Antonio's ships were lost, they did not come back. So now Antonio had no other way but to go according to the will of the Shylock, and his life was at stake. His life would be at great danger because the time is past, and Shylock had all the right over Antonio now to do according to his wish. Number 15. Bassanio returned to Venice with money from Portia with legal right. But now money is not a problem for Bassanio. Bassanio decided that he would go to Venice immediately with the money, and if Shylock wanted more money because the time has passed to return the money, he agreed to pay the money, more money than 3,000 ducats to Shylock. So he started to Venice to save his friend Antonio, because Antonio helped him to come to Belmont to marry Portia. Up to this point, 15 point, we shall start in the next episode, of this drama from 16. So we shall meet you soon. Thank you very much up to this point today.